Today from Halo, we have Erica Butler. Erica Butler is a 20-year marketing and advertising executive with experience working with large companies and small companies, and has been with Halo over the past 2 years. Erica works closely with Halo merchandising and product development to make sure that they're developing and selling the best and most safe sleeping products on the market. From Breathable Baby, we have Mark Rosefield. Mark Rosefield invested in and became the CEO of Breathable Baby in 2007. Before that, he was the president of Johnson Rosefield, one of the nation's largest promotional agencies creating trade and sales promotions for Northwest Airlines, Hormel Foods, Target stores, Subway, Marvin Windows, Johnson Wax. So suffice it to say, Mark is an advertising executive and really understands how to get product promotional materials out to the market. Mr. Grossfield was a community faculty member at Metro State University, where he taught sales and promotion for 10 years. Mark currently lives in Minneapolis. From Keeping Babies Safe, we have Joyce Davis. Joyce is the president and founder of Keeping Babies Safe, a 501c3 nonprofit organization that provides education, assistance, and leadership in keeping babies safe from preventable injuries associated with unsafe cribs and unsafe sleep environments. Joyce launched Keeping Babies Safe after she lost her son, Garrett, when he was 4 months old due to an unsafe sleeping condition that was totally avoidable had the proper information been available. Today, as the president of Keeping Babies Safe, Joyce speaks out about the need for crib safety and sleep safety awareness so this tragedy need never be repeated. She hopes that the efforts of Keeping Babies Safe will prevent other families from going through this tragedy of losing or having harm caused to their healthy babies. Joyce lives in northern New Jersey with her husband and 3 daughters and has a degree in advertising and psychology from Syracuse University. So at this time, I have to reiterate, we have just an absolutely great presentation lined up today with 3 people who are dedicated to preventing early infant mortality and making sure that we keep children safe, babies safe. So, Erica, I'd like you to kick us off today.
I'd be happy to. Thanks so much for that introduction. I appreciate it. And first of all, I want to thank Baby Age for inviting us today, and thanks to everyone for attending. I'm not sure how many of you have heard of Halo and Halo Sleep Sacks before. Halo really is all about helping babies sleep safely from the start, and by helping parents reduce the risk specifically of SIDS or accidental suffocation. So before we get started on Halo specifically, I think it's important for everyone to know really what SIDS is. SIDS is an acronym for Sudden Infant Death Syndrome, and unfortunately, it's still the leading cause of death in infants under a year of age in the United States, and it claims about 5,000 babies a year. No one knows what causes SIDS. Unfortunately, the scary thing is that parents can do everything right and it can still happen. But even though we don't know how to absolutely prevent SIDS, we do know that there are many things that can be done to reduce an infant's risk. And many of these things I'm going to touch on later in the presentation. But one of the things that the American Academy of Pediatrics suggests to reduce the risk of SIDS is the use of a wearable blanket in the crib in place of loose blankets as a risk reduction method. The Halo Sleep Sack wearable blanket replaces loose blankets in the crib, so it helps to reduce the risk of SIDS or accidental suffocation for your baby. I'm really proud to say that, since I started working with the company a couple of years ago, I've been incredibly impressed at the level of dedication that our staff has put into building safety into every inch of our product. If you look at the diagram on the left of your screen, you can see that the Back is Best emblem is something that we put on the front of every single one of our products, and we do that intentionally as a reminder message to all caregivers that babies really need to be put down to sleep on their backs every time. Another thing that we do is we make our products to be sleeveless. Now, many parents have contacted us and asked us why we don't put sleeves on our wearable blankets, and thinking that it would help keep them warmer. And While it might do that, it also would cause two potential risk hazards. We don't put sleeves on our products primarily to reduce the risk of overheating, which is a known SIDS risk. And as well, it also reduces the risk of a baby putting their sleeve up by their face and accidentally interfering with their breathing. So sleeveless design is something that we're very committed to. The other thing that we put on all of our SleepSec products is the inverted zipper. And now that means it zips from the top down. And parents love this feature because they find that diaper changes in the middle of the night are extremely easy to do. You don't have to completely disrobe your baby to make that happen. But it's really also a safety feature. When it zips from the top down, it allows us to make sure that the neck opening can't become enlarged by a zipper at the top of the neck accidentally opening and becoming large enough for the baby's head to slip down or for the blanket to ride up around their face and again interfering with breathing. Finally, the other thing that I'm proud to tell you about is that we recently were designated as hip healthy by the International Hip Dysplasia Institute. A lot of parents aren't familiar with hip dysplasia. It is actually one of the most common abnormalities that affect infants in the first year of life, and it can actually be caused by improper swaddling of the hips. So with our roomy sack design, what our swaddle product allows you to do is to swaddle the arms successfully, but leave the legs free to kick about freely, and that really promotes healthy hip development. And so a little bit about our company too. We are and who we are and why we do what we do. We're a small company. We're based in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Our founder is Bill Schmidt. He's standing there holding Nadia on the left of your screen. He unfortunately lost his firstborn child to SIDS in 1991. After that, Bill devoted his life to trying to make sure that all babies sleep safely from the start. And because of this, we've always donated a portion of every sale to SIDS charities in the fight against SIDS to support bereavement, outreach, education, and research projects in the hope that one day SIDS, the cause, will be known and that it can be avoided. It's also why we've launched what we call our Safer Way to Sleep initiative in birthing hospitals here in the U.S. And I'm proud to say that we're now in over 500 hospitals in the United States where these hospitals use our products as a way to model safe sleep practices for parents so that parents have the education and have the knowledge about how to put their babies down to sleep safely from the start.